What's up, guys? Another episode. Sorry, I just got my new monitor, so this monitor is a bit in the wrong aspect ratio. So whatever. I have two ultra-wide monitors now. So let's start out by getting this. You need to download something called ASPack. Today we will be researching it a little bit, so go to ASPack and download the normal version. And there's the free trial. And then you want to run it. Once you've installed, it will say trial period, blah, blah, blah. You click trial. And then you will, this is maybe if you have like lost the original executable of your game and you have packed it with this and you want to like unpack it or whatever. So you click open and then we will go to the Mega Mario that we did before here and click open and it will compress it. This is not a protector, this is just a packer. So yeah, but I have already done it, so you click open and it will protect it. Then we will close it and then we will use the Oli debug that we used last time. You need to have the plugin installed called Oli Advance. And just put all the flags here that I have. Kill anti-attach, unhandled exception filter, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I'll wait for you guys to do that. So just get normal Oli debug and get this Oli Advance. You can find it on Tuts for you. And I'll wait a couple of minutes now. I'll just refresh you if you don't remember where to get those things. You go here and download. And Oli debug archive. Here, Oli detection. Oh no, sorry, it's not here. It's in the plugins here. Oli one plugins. And Oli Advanced should be around. Oh fuck. Here. It's from 2009, but it's okay for this AS Protect. And I just noticed that you can't see even half of my screen. What the hell? What is this thing doing? Let me see. Yes. Okay. Now it's full screen. Almost. It's still missing the. Well, there's nothing I can do. XSplit sucks. Yeah, I know they have the screen because I have ultra wide resolution. So yeah, get the Oli debug and Oli Advanced, and then we will open Mega Mario here. Let me make it so it's better seen in this little window here. Alright, now we are at the entry point of AS Protect, and as you can see, it looks nothing like the Mega Mario typically looks. It has all this obfuscation. So And if we scroll down, there is nothing pointing to the original entry point like on the original, I mean in the UPX. So, but this is interesting because typically when you load a DLL, it always does move 1 and return. And here's also pop AD, which takes all the registers back to the stack. So when you have this here, these are the regs, and when you execute pop push AD, it will put all of these registers to this stack here. So if we step forward, one, press F8, and you see all the regs are here now. Like here is ABB and ESP, and yeah, and here's EAX. So now what you want to do, you don't want to press F8 here, because it will go here, and this of course goes nowhere because it will automatically put breakpoint after the call. So what we want to do is press F7, which is step in, and this is actually obfuscation. You can see it goes 3 bytes forward. So we press F7, and boom, here we have it carries the code on here, and we do F7, 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 and now it returns here because it uses the call return point. I think it was +1. No? And it goes here, and it goes this jump. You can see the jump is scrambled here. It adds 1 in here. It takes the value out, the return value, adds 1 to it, puts it back on stack, and then returns. So instead of going to this, it goes +1, as you can see here, which is EB04. And then we will go 1 forward, and we have another obfuscation. And this is just a call to 1 forward. You can see the 5D here, it actually goes there. So you also here need to press F7. If you press F8, the process will just like run. So we press F7 and it goes forward again. And you really don't need to analyze everything that's happening here, because it's mostly unpacking the executable in the memory. So instead we will just go forward and see what it wants to do. Here it doesn't jump. We can check where this is going. Oh, it's going here that I was talking about earlier. So we can take some risks always. We can set breakpoint here and run it here. And then if it doesn't work, you can go and start again and go where you were, and yeah. So we will browse a little bit down. Here are some calls and some jumps, and it goes to EAX. And these I already can see are virtual protect calls, probably to the code section, because these are always the variables. I remember them from reversing a lot of code. So there's mostly API calls, I think, here. So what you want to do now is either take the risk and fail, or you can take the risk and win. So we will go here, and let's put breakpoint here and press F9. Okay, it came here. So this is a long time that I have done ASPAC, so I can be wrong. And we go forward. It puts some value on the stack. Oh yeah, you can see here it puts 188D1 to EAX, then it pushes it to the stack, and then adds the image space of the file to it. 400,000 is typically the image page on 32-bit executables. So you can see here in the stack, oh sorry, in the AX, it added this, and then it will take this value to the ECX, the one that it just pushed into the stack. Boom, here, and we can see EAX has the image space added, and ECX has the plain value. And then it will OR it, and then it will put this value in the EBB plus 40E. So we can check EBB plus 40E. Not here. All right. Why the hell is that anyway? It's EBB plus 40E. It's somewhere in the executable. Well, yeah, let's execute it and see what happens. EBB is actually pointing to this place. Boom! It put it here. It put the address here, and then it will. You can see the recs here are the ones the same as we had before when we started. So we execute this, and boom, we have the recs that we had before the beginning of this packer code, and then we go to the jump and push and return, and Control A will analyze, and now we are at the entry point of the original game. So here now we have done ASPack, and we can again dump it. Don't rebuild import, and always take this to the memory. You can see this was the one that was in the EX. So copy, dump, and Mario dump.ex, enter. And now we need chimprec again. So open chimprec that we used before, and open this process, Mario. Put the RVA here, and get EAT outer search, and get imports. Oh, we have unknown import here. So now we need to check if this is actually done by the packer or if this thing got us the wrong place. So 31,000, and here we have a, sorry, I don't think you can see that, 31,000, and here we have a 31cc. So we go use this and go there, and Control G, and paste it here, and now we can check the missing one. It's 1C, so we have to go up, up, up. It's actually something called up help, so I don't think chimprec doesn't identify it. So you have to double click here, select up help from here, and it doesn't actually have a name. That's very nice. So chimprec doesn't have any idea what to do. So maybe we can try another tool called, where the hell is it? Well, we can download it. So let's download something called imprec. So we go to tools. Actually, we can just use the search and write imprec, import reconstructor, and download. and then unpack it somewhere. What the hell just happened? I have my own folder for these things, so you run impreg here, and now you select the Mario again, and you enter the, oh crap, just use this to get the entry point value nicely again, and enter it here, and now this also found it. Oh, and this also doesn't identify the uphelp DLLs, so it's a little bit problematic situation, because I don't think I have ever encountered an executable that doesn't know the API names. So this is a little bit bad target, and but yeah, we can still try to rebuild the. Oh, actually, we can use Oli debug now. Maybe it will work. So just try Mario Dump 2. This is a little bit embarrassing, because I thought that this game would have normal imports, and this always gives you some headaches. Okay, it didn't work. We can try one more time. Use the method 2. And that didn't work either. How nice. Well, we can try to use this to rebuild it, the original dump. So it says that we must manually resolve this, but how the hell can we resolve this when it has no names on the pointers? So maybe if we... Oh, what? But how was it here app help? Oh, is the app help some new thing, protection used by this? Well, I don't believe so. Let's just open the original executable and see. It's also always so nice to do on-the-fly analysis. So press space here, and you get this. And you go to 1C, and yeah, it's actually app help. So now you either have to use IDA to find out what the hell is this function called and put the right pointer, or well, I think that's the only thing you can do. So we can check the original executable and open it in CFF Explorer that we used before, because we now have the original one, and we can check the import directory. I'm used to Lord PE. Well, just we can use Lord PE. So you can also find this tool in the tools for you. So Christ. P editor, and then we go again, games, Mega Mario, and directories and import table. And now we can see it only calls SDL, so I have no idea why this app help is there. So what we can do is we can cut the chunks you no, 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 no. Fuck. Let's do this from the beginning. Go here, here. Dump, we need to redump it just to be sure. So we delete this old one and we, yes, dump it. And now we use gimpreg. We can actually check if this thing that it can't found is actually referenced somewhere in the executable. So we search for 1C. You have to always write this in backward order. 1C 104300. And it actually is called here. So this must be fixed or else it will not function. The game will crash at some point. But we have no names for this. So we are fucked. And I didn't want to go this deep with this tutorial, so I think we should just should have taken another example. Maybe, well, yeah, Tapan Kaikki is now not working on my machine because I have a new monitor and it will not run. So, but here now you can actually at least know how you can find ASPack, and I can go a bit more deeper how to find these missing API calls to rebuild the import properly later. And I'm a little confused now because only the STL stuff was in the imports and not the app help things. I think something is doing something here. But yeah, I hope this doesn't sound like I'm a noob. Sorry. So yeah, and today I will not play anything because yesterday I had City Saturday and I played like 2 hour, little over 1 hour of Tai Katana, and I have a headache from that. It was a horrible game. And yeah, so we will wrap this up next week when I have resolved this. I don't want to do it now again and spend like your time talking about bullshit. But if you have a normal executable, you do it with ASPack, you can unpack it like this. You just use gimpreg and rebuild the imports. And next time we will have a target that will steal APIs from this import table. And we will use some tricks to defeat that and properly rebuild the import table and have a clean executable. So we will do 2 more weeks about unpacking. Next episode will be the API stealing, and actually, isn't it like Christmas next week? Yeah, but I will still have stream next week because we are coming back on Sunday. So yeah, next week we do some stuff about API stealers, and I think we should do maybe AS Protect. Use some little easier settings, and yeah. But okay, thanks guys, and I will be back next week with hopefully some more informative stuff.